Your back pain is no longer just your problem. Southeastern Spine wants to make it their problem. And as we do every Wednesday, we've got Dr. Ellen Rame here to answer all of your back questions. How are you, Dr. Ellen?
Great.
You like our new house?
I love it.
Doesn't it look beautiful?
Nice and cozy.
Nice and cozy, good for your back. Well, speaking of being good for your back,
Great.
you know, we always talk about what viewers are having an issue with. My lower back, my upper back, my neck, all of this other stuff. Well, we got a really good question from a viewer about being proactive. So, Jacqueline R. from Charleston, she says, what should I do to be proactive about back pain? I don't have any issues now, but I worry that my horrible posture might contribute to some pain down the road. That's a really good question because I know I have bad posture. People write in and tell me about it all the time, so it must be bad. So Dr. Ellen, help ourselves not have back issues. What should we do?
All right, first of all, Jacqueline, love the question. I think this is a great question that probably is on a lot of people's minds. So some things that we can start with, we'll start with the posture. Okay. You know, a lot of people don't have correct shoulder posture, and a lot of times that can actually be caused by tightened pectoralis muscles. Oh. So just stretching here can allow people to
just more of a sit-up type thing.
Yes, to have better posture in terms of their upper body. Okay, yeah. So now let's talk about your lower body. So everyone always talks about core strength. Okay, so actually core strength and flexibility are very important. And when we're talking about this, we're not just talking about the back muscles. It's the abdominal strength and flexibility as well. Some exercises that I like for this in particular would be yoga and Pilates can be great for this if you're someone who's into those types of things. So along with posture, we should probably jump right into weight for preventing low back pain. Yeah. You know, increased weight and pressure on your disc is going to cause degeneration to occur more quickly. And I always tell my patients, you know, once that degeneration has occurred, you really can't reverse it. So the best thing to do is to prevent it. So if you're carrying around a lot of excess body weight, then you know this is something you're going to want to think about. And right along with those same lines of degeneration is smoking. You know, we always talk about tobacco.
Smoking in your back.
Yes, we always talk about tobacco being bad for your heart disease and lung disease, but it's also actually bad for the discs that separate the vertebral bodies here. And
oh my goodness.
It causes them to degenerate more quickly. So if you're someone who has a family history of a lot of back pain or starting to have minor back pain and you're a smoker, I would really encourage you to stop.
And I imagine also, Dr. Ellen, those of us that sit, you know, when we're in the newsroom, we sit at the computer, you know, for 30 minutes at a time, an hour at a time. And if you start to hunch over long enough, you can really feel that back pain. And I'm sure that's what Jacqueline's talking about as well.
Oh, yeah. I think that's great. I do always recommend to my patients having their workstation, you know, ergonomically adjusted. Have someone come in. And if you are doing this all the time, can your desk be raised? Can your seat be lowered? You know, these small things can add up over time. And, definitely, that's just an excellent point. I love that you pointed that out.
Well, where can we find you at, Dr. Ellen? Because I know that you all are moving into your new space, but not just yet. So right now, where can people find you in Mount Pleasant?
Right. So our main office is at Chuck Dolly Boulevard. This new building will allow us to have everything all under one roof.
Under one roof, and that's going to be great.
Yes, and offer even more to our patients all in one visit, very conveniently. So.
Well, if you have a question for Dr. Ellen, all you have to do is go to our website at abcnews4.com and click on the Low Country Live tab, or you can just give them a call, 866-SPINE-50, and get all your information there. Dr. Ellen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we got more Low Country Live coming up after the break. Stay with us.